Well, we're back. Another episode of the Maureen Spellman Coach's Corner. Coach, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Well, just the one game to talk about from this past week. We'll start off with that. Open up conference play on Monday against UNH, your alma mater, and
Charger Blues.
yeah, had a good run there. Put a good charge in it. No pun intended there in the second half, but ended up coming up a little bit short against the nationally ranked squad. Just give us your thoughts on the performance.
It was definitely, we probably gave them the best game we've ever given them. Obviously, it's not desirable to come out with a loss, but we did a lot of things really, really well. We took away a few things that we knew they did really well. We, in the past couple games for UB and Stack, we had over 20 or 25 turnovers, and they were mostly uncaused turnovers. So all throughout the week, that's what we were working on, emphasizing. Make sure that we take advantage of the opportunities that we have and don't make any silly mistakes, and we only had 10 turnovers that game. So that was one thing that we were really, really proud of. I think we had some mental lapses defensively in the first half that maybe if we didn't have, we would have been a little bit tighter. Maybe we would have come out with a W. But offensively, that was by far our best game. We were very productive. We took 20 shots, scored 11 goals. I really can't ask for much more than that. We ran the plays perfectly. People stepped up, those who sometimes kind of are shadowed. So it was a good performance. We weren't too disappointed. It was just something, we've got things to work on.
Yep. You're 3 games in. You're 2-1. But the record aside, in terms of what you've seen on the field so far, do you like where this team is at this point in the year?
I think the most exciting thing for us as a coaching staff is we address things that we need to work on week by week, and we actually see them happen in games, which is, you really can't ask for that much more. So now we just have to find every little thing that we're doing wrong and kind of nitpick a little bit more, and then hopefully we can come up with some more wins.
Tiffin on the schedule for tomorrow. We are expecting some snow here in the next 24 hours, but it's not going to snow. I know the coach. So what do you expect of them? Never played them before. They're coming out of Ohio. Certainly, they've had some success the last few years. What have you seen in the advanced work on them at this point?
It's exciting to play a team that you've never played before. You don't know much about them. We're not necessarily going in blind. I've seen a couple of their games. They're big. They're athletic. They've got a couple really good scorers, a talented goalie. So we're just going to try to take a couple things away from them. And if we play the game that we played on Monday against UNH, we really shouldn't have an issue.
You're going to head into spring break from there. Last year you had an opportunity to go down south, to West Virginia prior to that. You're going to be up here and then playing at Merrimack next weekend. So with all that said, do you have anything planned from a team building perspective for spring break? Or, are you going to do anything to kind of break it up in terms of the regular daily routine that may be in place when classes are in session?
So, like you said, in the past we've gone away. This year we kind of wanted to focus a little bit more on the coaching aspect rather than the fundraising aspect. So take a year off from that. And we have a full week until we play Merrimack. So they actually have this upcoming weekend off. And then they have Wednesday off. So I was kind of hoping that they can take some time this is now halfway through. We've had a long preseason, and then we only have April left. So I'm hoping that they can take a lot of mental time to just kind of hang out, do stuff as a team. I know they're planning on a day trip on Wednesday. I don't know if they're going to New York City or Boston, but I think they're doing a train ride, and they're just going to kind of have some fun. We have a team building activity on Monday. They don't know anything about it yet, so I'm not going to reveal what it is. We'll talk about it next week. But that should be actually a lot of fun. I'm excited to see how that goes. And then practice every day and watch some film, have some team dinners, lots of home cooking. So it should be a good week.
Good. All right, well, Coach, hopefully the weather cooperates here tomorrow. We're talking about Tiffin next Thursday. If not, we'll preview Merrimack. But good luck against Tiffin.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a great week, everyone.